Hello again, it's Jason Carlson. Another lock, another day. Another challenge lock is in the vise today. This one is called Bumpy Road, let's see if I can get it on there, by LateNightLockPicker. It is on a quickset keyway, and it's smooth. Let's see how quickly we can get into this. And I'm going to use a medium hook in 8/25 thousandths. Let me find the right tensioner here. Let's go a little bit thicker titanium while the dogs do their thing. Sorry about the audio on number 85. New software. Trying to get used to it. I double stacked my audio tracks. 3 seconds off. Trying to acting like a bad trip. You know what? Let's just go with a standard issue Peterson gem. Maybe not. It's one of those Mondays where you just don't want to go to work. Why is this thing not setting? Very light tension. Yep, just overset the heck out of that. And the dogs are gonna terrorize the house. Okay. Nice false set there off 3. And then lighten up on the tension, and that was number 4. Two is giving me a little bit of counter rotation. I'm nervous about doing it because I've overset this. There it goes. And let's get inside of Bumpy Road. Whoops. So if the dogs continue to make a lot of noise, I am so sorry. It is playtime this morning. Today's one of those days where I just want to play hooky from work, pick locks. So we are definitely open. Close it up since I have a key. And let's grab that one. Is that going to be it? Nope. Is that going to be it? Really? Why do they always... Never mind. Dental tool to the rescue. I've taken to doing microscopic pictures of the pins and embedding them in the video. That way you can see more detail of the pin upon closer examination. So it takes a little bit more time to edit the video, but I think it pays off. You can actually see what's being picked. Okay, we're all good there. Follower. Where are you? Yep. It's a 5-pinner. All need to be picked. Number 1 just barely. Number 1 is a torpedo with serrations. Number 2 is serrated. Number 3 is standard. Number 4 is a reduced diameter, almost T-pin, key pin with serrations. And number 5 is a really cool looking spool. Narrow waisted spool. And in the core, we've got threading in 1, 2, undercutting in 3 with some little bit of modification to the top of the core, and serrations in 4, nothing done in 5. Okay. Whoa, that could have ended badly. No technical difficulties today. Okay. Yeah, we'll take our time here. Come on, number 1. Number 1 is barely breaking the shear line. Barely. And it is a serrated with a really sharp tip on it. Number 2, another one. Okay, is that 1? That is number 1 spring, steel spring. Number 2 does not want to come out. It's like seriously hung up in there. Oh, that's why. It was in like that, and it was caught in the spring. I'll show you in the inset pictures what it was like. Let's see, number 3. I can see also that the Bible, okay, there's number 3, a spool with serrations on the actual waist of the spool. The springs are not wanting to come out at all. 4, appears to be a sleeve of some kind. I don't see anything else coming out on that one. Let's do number 5. Number 5, factory spool. All of the chambers in the Bible have been threaded. And I don't get what number 4 is all about. I can see the spring in there, but I think maybe at one point in time it might have been a 2-piece. Oh, it's got double springs. There we go. Yeah, every chamber in the Bible has been threaded. Okay, so these oriented, and give a close up here. Telephoto. So what we have in key pin number 1, we've got these serrations on the top, serrations on number 2, absolutely nothing done to number 3. Number 4 is this reduced top T-pin key pin with serrations down below. Number 5 has this narrow-waisted spool very low down on the pin itself. In the drivers, number 1 is this serrated component with a really sharp end on it. This is the way that number 2 went in, with the other end actually caught in the spring. I guess I would have turned it the other way, but that's just me. This is a spool with serrations on the waist of the spool. Here is a really cool sleeve of some kind with a double spring with no insert in it. So I don't know if it's been lost through the years, through the pickings, but this is an awesome piece of modification to this particular pin. And then number 5 driver is a factory spool. In the top we've got steel springs in 1, 2, 3, and 5. 1, 3, 4, and 5. 2 is a copper phosphor and a double spring in 4. And 1 and 5 have these much more significant spring, probably more tension on them. Anyway, neither here nor there. Bumpy Road by LateNightLockPicker. And it's a blast to pick. Went by really quick. I'll put it back together the same way I pulled it apart. But I think it may have been put back together the wrong way at some point in history. Either way, everybody have a great time, and remember to keep it real, keep it legal, and go through the lock.